Hi everyone, Harrison from LED Torch Shop, here with a new one from AceBeam. It's the L19 1300 meters throw. It's coming out of 1600 lumens or just over. Really interesting light. Get into it in a second though. These are some of the accessories you get with it. So you do get a holster. Now that's just a top holster for it. So it's got a little clip here and a belt loop. Pretty standard from AceBeam. You get your user manual, your warranty card, and a little warning pack. You get your charging cable, lanyard, a couple O-rings, and a spare towel cap, which is really nice with the hunting lights or these type of lights that you are clicking on and off quite a lot. Charging cable, like I said, because it does come with a 21700. So we're seeing a lot of the new torches now carrying this 21700. They're still able to keep a nice slim profile with having a bigger battery in there. Typically it was a 26650, so it's nice to see they've incorporated that. This one's a little bit different. You've probably seen them around before. It's just got a USB charging port on the battery and not on the torch, so you can run any 21700 you want, but you will need an external charger if you're using one without a charging port. But this one's got it on it, so you don't need to worry about that at all. A little bit about the torch. You got your rear tail cap, front switch as well, so it's got a bunch of different modes. Nice slim profile, got a great head, super light, comes in around 16 centimeters long or so. But the main feature about this light and what gives it so much good throw is the TIR lens. So these went away for a little while, but we've seen a fair few come back now. Great way to get the most out of your LED. What it does is different to an open reflector. Open reflector, light comes on and just spreads it everywhere, and depending on how focused your reflector is sort of how far and how concentrated that beam's going to be. What they can do with TIR lens though is make that light a lot more concentrated when there's not as much output coming out, or just not as big head to get the distance out of the LED. So what it does is it reflects the light, so whatever's coming out the front of the LED, it allows out, and then any of that residual light that's gone like that, it reflects it back down to the center and then shoots it straight out the middle again. So there's not a lot of light waste on this, especially this one. It's a really nice one, so you don't get much spill. It is quite concentrated down the middle. So I had sort of a tree line 500-600 meters away, and yeah, it had a really nice, not super concentrated like an LEP, but really nice spot, and then there wasn't too much residual light or halos sort of hanging around there. So really well designed from AceBeam. They keep a nice compact light and able to throw a long way. 1300 meters. The outputs though, so it does have a low output of 60 lumens, and that can run for, they claim, 47 hours. Obviously it's all on your battery. 220 lumens for 12 hours, 470 lumens for 5 hours. High is 870 lumens, and you're going to get about 800 meters, over 800 meters for 2.5 hours ish. And then you're going to get turbo, which is 1650 lumens. So the full lumen output, 1300 meters for about an hour and a half, which is more than enough time to pretty much do whatever you're doing. And yeah, I mean, if you're sort of walking around, hunting, doing whatever with it, you're not going to have it on for an hour and a half flat stick. So yeah, you can click it on and off quite quickly, and extend those run times. Even more so if you carry an extra battery, which are sort of readily available as well. It does have a strobe function, so it's around 900 lumens for about 3 hours, which is great as well. Hoping to see them come out with some tail switches and a few other accessories for it. You can get in a few different LEDs, but we've just got the white. I find it's a really nice light too. IPX68 waterproof rating, so that's fully submersible underwater. I think taking away that charging port, so taking away that extra level of giving it an extra level of protection is actually really nice, especially when you're out, so it's raining, it's wet, or you drop it. I think it's really sort of smart on their behalf to sort of take that risk factor away, I suppose. I'll give you a little demonstration of just how concentrated that light is. As you can see, so one click of the back's on turbo, and you can see there's not a lot of sort of spread of light. It does keep it quite concentrated, which is great. So if you turn it on the back there, that sort of front button is a bit obsolete, doesn't work, but simple when it's off, you can click on, and now that's a low mode straight away. And typical to all ace beams, all you have to do is hold that down, it'll cycle through. So you sort of got your mid, there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. And same as all ace beams, double click gets you to turbo, and then to turn it off, you can just click on and off at the tail cap. So yeah, it does keep that light really nice and centered, which I find really usable for pretty much like everything I do, unless I'm working in close proximity to things. I like to see a bit further, especially out on land there. Let us know what you guys think. Do you like the TIR? Do you want an open reflector? Would you like to see it bigger, smaller? I myself really like the light. They're trying something different. They did have the L18, but now with a similar sort of setup, but now it's a little bit bigger, get a little bit more throw, a little bit more lumen output, which is absolutely awesome. We'll drop a link in the description to our website for current pricing. Always check there. That's always subject to change. Again, let us know what you think. Got any questions about the product or any products in the AceBeam range or on our website? Love to hear from you guys. Please like, subscribe if you like the content. We've got new content coming out every week, as long as giveaways and everything like that. So subscribe to our newsletter for all those new upcoming things. But yeah, thanks for watching, and go grab yourself an L19.